So Donald Trump sees that Michael Wolff's book is coming out, Fire and Fury. He's the idiot who let Michael Wolff into the House in the first place, into the campaign, and into the White House because Wolff had written one flattering article about him. So easy to trick Donald Trump. Now he has accurate quotes that are backed up by audio tape recordings. So Trump is furious. It's harder to call it fake news because it's all on tape. And it's all out of this is corroborated, and over 200 people that Michael Wolff talked to, and he was in the meetings, he was in the room. So hard to refute it and hard to call it fake news. Of course, he calls it phony anyway, but mainly he's just trying to shut him up. So he goes, I got it, I'll sue him. You're the president. People are allowed to criticize you. That's insane. And he's mad at Steve Bannon too, and he's trying to shut him up, so he does this. A lawyer representing President Trump sought Thursday to stop the publication of a new behind-the-scenes book about the White House that has already led Trump to angrily decry his former chief strategist, Stephen K. Bannon. I've never seen a president do this. You hurt my feelings, I'm gonna sue you. I don't want you to say those bad things about me. The legal notice addressed to author Michael Wolff and the president of the book's publisher said Trump's lawyers were pursuing possible charges, including libel in connection with the forthcoming book, Fire and Fury, Inside the Trump White House. Now, a couple of reasons for this. One is, this is Donald Trump 101. He is a bully in terms of the law. He likes to use whatever little money he has to bully others into submission. He doesn't have to be right. He just says, oh yeah, I'll just drain you of all your money and your resources by suing you to death. It's ridiculous charges. Overwhelming majority of the time he's laughed out of court, but that's not the point. He's gonna put lawyer costs on you. He's gonna inflict pain on you as strike back. This is what he's done over and over and over again. And by the way, he's threatened to sue almost everyone during the campaign, and even while president, he hasn't actually filed any of those lawsuits. He's just trying to intimidate them. There's a second reason. The lawyers also seek a full copy of the book as part of their investigation. In other words, these bumbling fools, the reporters have the books already, but they're so incompetent at the White House. They're like, how can I get a book? Can anybody get a book? I don't know, let's sue them to get the book. For God's sake, go to a local bookstore, they have the books. Find a way to get it. So he's trying to get the book through the lawsuit. He's so sad. They're gonna release it early anyway, it doesn't matter, you'll get to read it tomorrow. Okay. Late Wednesday, lawyers for Trump sent a cease and desist letter to Bannon as well, arguing he violated an employment agreement he signed with the Trump Organization in numerous ways and also may have defamed the president. They ordered that he stop communicating either confidential and or disparaging information and preserve all records in preparation for imminent legal action. As I told you, he's threatened imminent legal action against the New York Times, against the women who accuse him of sexual harassment or assault, against almost all of his political opponents. So far, he hasn't followed through because he has no case. The one thing that he has an interesting point on is apparently Bannon signed an employment agreement where he said he wouldn't disparage the president or talk about what happened at the White House. That's a logical thing for people at the White House to sign. So Bannon apparently violated that. Are we surprised? Like Bannon, the leader of the alt-right, the leader of the deplorables, didn't follow through on his word? He signed something and decided not to follow through. That is like number 137 on Steve Bannon's problems. So look, I would love it if they went to court and ripped each other to shreds. But the second part of that claim against Bannon is preposterous. Defaming the president. Well, you're not allowed to critique the president, especially if you're sitting next to him and you think he's an absolute moron and a danger to the country. It's about the only thing Steve Bannon's ever done right. So no, likely he will not actually follow through and file the suit. If he does, he will most certainly lose on almost all grounds. This is yet another bullying attempt by Donald Trump. And as usual, it will be a spectacular failure. Everyone will read everything in that book, and we're already talking about it nonstop. You can't put that genie back in a bottle. The fact that he doesn't understand that proves the book's central point, which is that he is monumentally stupid. If you want to get the whole Young Turks show every single day, become a member, tytnetwork.com/join. And once you do, you'll be saying,
you know, I'm like a smart person.
Or you might say,
I think it's weird.
Or you might say,
oops.
No, that won't be that one. It won't be that one. It'll be great, trust me. TYTnetwork.com/join.